Hey guys, let us continue with our inside current affairs for prelims with stop 8030. So we'll be doing the September month CA and today's topic is religion in GS2. So first news is about Gyanbapi Road. So what was happening in Gyanbapi? This is a mosque in UP, Banaras UP. So recently, court heard cases over whether to allow Hindu deities within because it was said that earlier it was a Hindu temple, that is Lord Shiva's temple. Now it has become a mosque. So this is a mosque in Banaras UP which is constructed by Aurangzeb in 1669. It is said that it has been constructed by destroying a Hindu temple. So court cases are going on regarding this. And the next news is about Karnataka Assembly. So the Assembly passed a Right to Freedom of Religion Bill 2022, which is anti-conversion bill, also known as anti-conversion bill, and under which they have increased the punishment. Like imprisonment of 3 to 5 years can be given and a fine of rupees 25,000 can be laid in case of forced conversion. And 5 lakh rupees can also be asked as compensation. And next topic is about few of the laws and acts. So the first one, Karnataka High Court gave bail to a man for a case related to arrest for having bang or ganja. So this is argued by the man argued that the NDPS Act 1985 nowhere mentioned the word bang. So what is this bong? It is an edible prep from the cannabis plant. So this is also a kind of drug but which was not included in NDPS Act. That's why the person is fighting against it. So the next news is about Operation Garuda. This is by CBI. So this is a multi-phased operation against illicit drug trafficking network. So this has been done with collaboration or support from Interpol and Narcotics Control Bureau (NCB). And the next news is about black cocaine. So NCB, the Narcotics Control Bureau, arrested a Bolivian woman in Mumbai for carrying the black cocaine. So what is black cocaine? It is a mixture of regular cocaine along with the chemicals. And its speciality is it neutralizes the smell of cocaine. That is, we cannot find it from sniff test. And the next news is about draft Indian Telecom Bill 2022. It is going to be passed. What is this bill for? It is to replace 3 major acts like Indian Telegraphy Act 1885, Wireless Telegraphy Act 1933 and Telegraphy Wire Act 1950. So these all acts will be consolidated and made into a single law called Indian Telecom Bill Act, Indian Telecom Act 2022. So it will become an act. Till now it is a bill. So what is the need for this particular bill? Since the old ones are outdated and also according to the CAG report, the spectrum allocation are not optimally used in India. So they are trying to optimize it. Now what are the features of the act? New definition of telecom, recognition of exclusive privilege of center for granting licenses, etc. Then right of way policy, telecom development fund was also constituted. So these are some of the features of the bill. Now the next topic is governance. First news is about the grievance redressal index. So this is the index released by DARPG, that is Department of Administrative Reforms and grievance redressal. So UADAI, it is the top performer in the resolution of cases through CP grams. So what is the CP grams? Central Public Grievance Redressal and Monitoring System. So UIDAI, it tops the grievance redressal list. UIDAI is a statutory body constituted in 2016 under MeitY. So the basic duty is to issue Aadhaar cards to all people. Aadhaar is a 12-digit number. And the next news is about Model Prisons Act. So this is done by amending the Prisons Act of 1894, which was a British era act. Previously, we also had Model Jail Manual, which talked about computerization, uniformity in human rights to all prisoners, then rehabilitation of prisoners. So all these things it was adopted by only 11 states or union territories so far. So what are the various issues in prisons? Like 70% of them are under trials only. So there is huge overcrowding. No separation between hardcore criminals and also people who did crime because of radicalization. And then since the term prison is a state subject, so each state is having different kind of manual and there is no uniformity. And what are the measures which can be taken? Like Amitabh Rai committee recommendation can be looked upon and implemented. Then draft national policy on prison reforms 2007. So these are some of the things which can be adopted. And the next news is about NHRC data. So nearly 14,146 people died in judicial or police custody, nearly 5 per day. Like more than 17,000 people died in police custody or judicial custody. This is a report by NHRC. And also NCRB, National Crime Record Bureau, it released that Prison Statistics in India Report 2021, according to which the prisons are overcrowded, that is 130% occupancy. Under trials, they constitute 77% of the place, and the under trials are highest in UP, Bihar, and Maharashtra. And also the population, the community SC, ST, and OBC constitute 67% of the prison. Then overall crime rate is increasing every year. Like now it increased to 7.6% comparing to last year. And also regarding cyber crime, 50,000 cases were reported in 2021. So this is a 6% increase from the previous year. So the cyber crimes are recorded maximum in Telangana, UP, Karnataka and Maharashtra. And also we have to know about the Crime Act 2020. This was launched in 2020 by NCRB. So this is a center's online platform to share information on serial criminal incidents like human trafficking, etc. Crime Act. And the next news is about Delhi Police. So Delhi Police is the first in the country to make collection for forensic evidence mandatory in crimes punishable for more than 6 years. If it is a serious crime, like punishment is good, they are going to get punishment for more than 6 years, then forensic evidence is mandatory. So even NCRB reported that there is a 40% increase in the crime against women in Delhi. And the next news is about national policy on cooperatives. So this is a draft which was prepared by, it will be prepared by a national level committee. This is to strengthen the cooperative movement in India. In India, we have almost 8.5 lakh cooperative society constituting 29 crore members. And the next news is about rules which are relaxed for the IAS and IPS officers to serve in J&K. So many people were having some little restriction or hesitation to serve in J&K. So the rules are little relaxed for them to serve there, which includes like cooling off period, then stringent norm for inter-cadre deputation. Officers go on deputation to central services, right? So for them, the stringent norms have been waived off. So that's all for today. Thank you.